Hello and welcome to Saturday night with the NBA on 2K Sports. An exciting game on the way. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter, Allie LaForce. Here's Benton. Well, with all the battles past, Grant, definitely some history between these two.
OBA, this is high level. If you talk East versus West, that's usually championship or bust type aspirations.
Now here's Adebayo. Clark, we hear a lot of talk about Halliburton's Supreme Court vision. Just how good is it?
I think it's phenomenal, B.A. To be the facilitator that he is, you've got to have an understanding of what you're trying to run, but also a feel for how to get people shots and to adjust on the fly to what the defense is providing. And it's feel as much as it is skill, feeling where defenders are, feeling where your teammates are or might be. And that is a gift. And he's honed that in a way that's made him one of the top dime droppers in the league.
Outside Porter. About a minute played here so far in the first. From downtown. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
Halliburton right side. Count that one.
Halliburton in his bag for sure right now, showing you everything he's got, including the soft touch.
Here's Wagner. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Not trying to rattle any rims or racks there. Just up and in with the finger roll.
To the middle. Adebayo. Outside for Halliburton. Crafty move. Lively grabs a miss. And And here's Porter outside. Thompson pulls it in. Now Philadelphia with it. Down low. Here's Bona. Excellent D there from Lively.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Here's Wagner. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good.
1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Ausar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Here's Benton. Porter looks it over. Back to Benton. The rebound by Tyrese Halliburton. Philadelphia leading by 4. Here's Grimes. No good with a layup. Wagner outside. The ball's knocked loose. Pass to Porter from outside the arc. Pure from three-point range.
Just an uncanny ability to make shots from the corner. Porter Jr. using his skill set.
Here's Thompson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Derek Lively. Philadelphia shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Both free throws good from Thompson.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Holmes. Wagner outside. And he's going for the oop here. Adebayo with a steal. And they're on the break. Here's Grimes. Out to Thompson. Three-pointer. Drains the triple. Thompson's got 7 points.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Wagner outside. And he drives in. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Wagner's teammates encourage him to attack the rim. They love to see him be aggressive. Given these results, you can understand why that's the case.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Clark, we know how great Wagner is offensively. He's a plus defender as well.
You know what? I think he takes great pride in being a versatile, high-level defender. I mean, he focuses on that and gives great effort there. Offense comes relatively easy. He's got a great skill set, good size and mobility. But the defense is where he's really focused on excelling, and he's doing it.
It's good. He's got 9.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
Right wing. Three-pointer Holmes. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
To the inside. And Adebayo slams it in.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
2 points. That one goes. .40 seconds left in the first quarter. Now here's Halliburton. He's got 6.
And that's 2 fouls for him this quarter. A third would be a problem.
And Clark, a big part of Tyrese Halliburton's effectiveness, he is tall for a point guard.
Yeah, and you see that across the league, Brian. More and more teams making sure they get size on the perimeter. I mean, they're looking for length in the backcourt, and if you can find it in your point guard, that's even better. And Tyrese Halliburton, a poster guard for long, elite-level point guards.
And the Mavericks with possession here. They trail by 6. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Inside. Here's Gafford. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. Rashawn Holmes picks one up. Dallas shooting their first free throw of the night here.
You know, they would love to post a similar percentage again this season. I mean, I think that's safe to say they'd love to shoot free throws as well as they did a year ago.
And Jaime Jaquez gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. That's good from George.
Paul George, one of the most versatile and dynamic players in the league. I mean, he does a lot for his team offensively and defensively, which I think frees up the other guys to do their thing.
From deep, Melton. The shot no good. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. Sixers ahead. They're up by 5. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
One of the things, actually the one thing that really stands out to me is the amount of points they're piling up at the charity stripe. They're doing a great job getting to the line and converting.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
Melton's so good at creating offense. Poked it away and self-serve for the hoop.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian, the Mavericks are looking to contend. Coach Jason Kidd said, we're trying to build a championship team, and it's not easy. Dallas has not talked about that for a long time. So to talk about that, it's pretty cool. To be able to build it takes time. We have the personnel. We have the team. Brian, that's confidence.
Yep, and they're in win-now mode, Allie. Thank you. Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
Now here's George. Two shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
One of the things that separates George from other wings is willingness to go inside and do work, to play near the goal.
Outside Jaquez. And here's Jackson. No points so far. 5 on the clock. Jaquez drives in. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
To the paint. Ooh, basket interference. Philadelphia leading by 3. George feels it out a bit. Pass to Beasley. Launches it. And the rebound goes to Dallas. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Back to Isaac. And the dunk by Isaac.
Hard not to love the combo of speed and length on Isaac. I mean, that gives him a chance to give you some serious throwdowns.
There's a whistle. That goes on DeAnthony Melton. That's his third foul so far.
Already he's looking at his third foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the third quarter.
Knocks it down from distance. Beasley's got his first 3 points of the game.
When defending Beasley, you've got to get up on him. I mean, he's lethal as a catch-and-shoot guy.
Here's Benton. And Holmes with the block. Pass to McCain. It's George on the wing. Here's McCain. Puts it up from 15. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. And now a 6-point 76ers lead.
George continuing to become a better passer. That's one area that's clearly improved over his career.
And he comes up with a bucket. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's George. Oh, and the dunk by George.
Boy, a nice show of strength that time from Paul George, absorbing the hit and still carving out space to get the shot to go down.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted.
Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
Here's Wagner into the lane. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Wagner, a sneaky athlete, maybe better than some people give him credit for. Showing you explosion right there.
Here's McCain. And the three off target. Mavericks trail by 5. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Philadelphia on D. It's a 5-point game. To the middle. Here's Lively. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever. Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Here's Wagner. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Wagner's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And Wagner is a very efficient scorer in the painted area.
Thompson. And the 76ers get it back. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pitch.
Oh, wow! Oh,
watch out below.
Big finish.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Oh, Halliburton, deadly from deep.
Halliburton showing you a lot of confidence in his three-point stroke. That's something he's worked on.
Wagner, he's open. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Wagner's got 12 points.
You can tell he's feeling it. Hasn't missed a single shot all quarter.
Halliburton for three. And he can't get that one. Here's Benton. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Philadelphia on top. They're up by 2. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. The Sixers leading. Here's Halliburton. To the inside. Isaac with the steal. Wagner, left side. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. He's got 14.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Halliburton outside. And Franz Wagner picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
Pass to Grimes. There's the triple. Lively grabs the miss.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, Tyrese Halliburton, an all-star starter last season, is not done yet. He said, quote, I want to be a champion, a Hall of Famer, and one of the greats. I want the next generation to talk about my ability as a basketball player. That's definitely the goal, and I don't ever set limits. Brian?
Allie just scratching the surface. Thank you. Good stuff there. And we've got a timeout from Jason. Kid, coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Here's Benton. Still no points. Six on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Lively shot is off. The Sixers trailing. Thompson with it. Wagner picks him up. Basket's good.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers. Yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
So it's the Mavericks now. Here's Wagner. And the ball out of play. The Sixers will have it. Here's Halliburton. He's got 10. Pass to Bona. Thompson scanning the floor. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Halliburton, no good. The Mavericks trailing. Pass to Holmes. Lets it go from deep. Can't hit that one. So it's Philadelphia now. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Hornets at Spectrum Center in Charlotte. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Here's Jackson, and he lays it up and in. Jackson's got 6 points.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
Streak it in. Here's Halliburton.
A clean pass that time from Halliburton to a wide-open teammate. Just smart ball movement there.
Melton attacking. Great D that time from Halliburton.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Adebayo, the open look. Again, Philadelphia.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assist.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Hey, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
And the thing I've seen that I've really been impressed by is they've gotten everybody involved. Unselfishly making that extra pass, getting that ball to the right guy at the right time for the good shot.
And it's Halliburton. Gets it to go inside.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
And Holmes with the block.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He's going to talk it over with his guys. .124 left to play in the third quarter here. There's a screen by Love. Knocked loose. And stolen by Melton. And now the Mavs on the run. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And a steal like that, with the conversion, can really start moving things in your direction.
Here's McCain. Gafford grabs the miss. 51 seconds left in the third. Inside. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Gafford's got 5 now.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Here's McCain. Soft touch off the glass.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Gafford in the post. And he banks in the layup. He has 7.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
A nice shot by McCain.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
Outside Jaquez. Kicks it out to Jackson. Back to Jaquez. From behind the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. Jaquez has got 7 now in this quarter. That takes us to the end of the 3rd quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. Dallas on top.
The Mavericks, 60.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. The Mavericks leading. Melton outside. Shoots over Halliburton. Gafford in the post. Right side Jaquez. And Dallas hits again from deep.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Adebayo, that's good.
And once Bam gets the ball inside, the bucket is almost guaranteed. He's a serious producer in the paint.
Outside Jaquez. No good on the 3. So it's Philadelphia now. Thompson. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
Yeah, all game long, they've been also playing well inside in the paint. Lots of points are coming their way thanks to them attacking the interior.
It's Jaquez on the wing. Down low. Here's Gafford. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Naz Reid. That free throw good from Gafford. 4th quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Halliburton goes. Too fast for him, Halliburton.
Now that was nasty. Absolutely nasty. Halliburton looking like a street baller with that kind of dribble move. Major handles.
Jackson for 3. Fires in the triple. Jackson's got 9 points now in the 2nd half.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And, guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Here's Gafford. Lays it up and banks it in. And it's a 9-point Maverick lead.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
All alone from mid-range. You got to think he's kicking himself.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. So both teams making some changes here. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. And Coach had a simple message for their team saying, hey, we're right there. Let's start with a stop. Knock down a couple shots, and we'll be up. Sometimes the best instructions are the basic ones. PA?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Deflected.
When Lively's on you like this with all his size and length, it's hard to get a shot off on it.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
And he makes a first.
At the line for Philadelphia, Quentin Grimes.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Wagner outside. Has to Benton. Just 5 to shoot. The 3. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. 76ers trail by 5. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the 4th. Blocked! Isaac outside. Oh, from deep. On target from range. And the Mavericks lead by 8.
And Isaac takes no time getting his shot off. He's got a lethal, quick release.
And Dallas with possession. Wagner outside. Tries the spin move. Back to Porter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ausar Thompson. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second.
Here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Well, when you've got Porter's length, this is what you can do. It makes it easy to get to the rim for the throwdown.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. Ooh, a long-range missile from Halliburton.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
On the wing, Porter. Puts up a 3. Philadelphia grabs the miss. 1:36 left to play in the 4th quarter. Out to the right wing. Back to Halliburton. 4-3. That one won't go. That's his 8th miss out of 15 shots. The Mavericks lead by 7. And it's Wagner missing. Now Philadelphia with it.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Has to Benton. The 3. Thompson pulls it in. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. And here's Adebayo. 14 feet away.
Well, he's gifted with incredible length. Isaac is almost a footer. 7 feet, that is. So he should pile up the block shots.
Now here's Lively. Wagner outside. Has to Benton. Here's Wagner. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Mavericks lead by 7.
Just punishing the defense from the interior. Wagner doesn't.
Oh, man.
Oh, punch that one.
Bad intentions. Now Wagner. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
That's his first personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line for the Mavericks, Franz Wagner. 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he's able to hit the second one. And that increases the lead to 6. There's 6 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Fires from the corner. Off the mark. And so it's Dallas winning this one. They played the...
Please send me the because I don't want to pay. For sure. I can tell in the way that you're watching me that you probably got something to say. Okay, by the way, I gotta going away. It's 20 degrees in New York, I'm headed to LA. For sure. I'm 20 feet, I'm just trying to be great. For sure. This shit mind-boggling, I ain't no could touch you late. Oh my God, must be fake. She's trying to see who first, I ain't know this was a race. I ain't know you was the Jace. Okay, just to keep it face to face. Okay, I hear when you get it talking about all the money that I made. Okay, you act like gon' be different if I go up and make a move. Okay, and I spent enough time in the dark, I ain't get that feeling I'ma lose. Okay, with your big moving loose. I don't know why you pull up with your friends, I don't know what's on the choose. She come on ask me why I keep calling her sister because it make me snooze. I want it just like it was dinner, I promise I don't need a spoon. For sure, I'm off the so you know what I wanna do. For sure, I'm off the so tell me where you coming through. For sure.
It's a very special day on the calendar, Noche Latina, commemorating the NBA's connection to Latin heritage and culture. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Isaac outside. Well, with all the battles past, Grant, definitely some history between these two teams.
Oh, B.A., this is high level. You talk East versus West, usually championship or bust type aspirations.
Good work by Wagner there, taking advantage of a point-blank opportunity.
Here's Halliburton. Into the lane. Tipped. Thompson outside. Halliburton right side. Clock at 4. And another shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Wagner. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Shot clock at 5. Down low. Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Well, when you've got Porter's length, this is what you can do. It makes it easy to get to the rim for the throwdown.
And 6'10" with laser-accurate quick release. Clark, Michael Porter Jr. can make the game look so easy.
It looks to me like he's really settled into his role, and he's embraced that. And he's worked through his own injury challenges, so there's a level of perseverance and resilience and grit that he's put into his book bag along with that fluid stroke and his athleticism. He's become a better rebounder and a better defender as well. I really like what he's become to this point in his career as a player.
Prime shot is off.
A very sluggish start on offense. 4 attempts with nothing to show for it.
Pass to Wagner. Tries the spin move. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now here's Halliburton. To stop the run. Deflected.
Nice D by Lively there. He can block shots both at the rim and out away from the basket.
After 5 shots, that's their first miss. I definitely call that a good start.
To the inside. And Adebayo slams it in.
At last, their cold streak is over. They finally found something that worked.
Well, you knew it eventually was going to happen. I mean, my goodness, a tight start to this one, but maybe that'll ignite some more buckets to be made.
And Philadelphia making a change here. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Halliburton looking for an opening. Out to Thompson. 5 on the clock. Adebayo sets a screen. Off target from outside. Dallas leading by 6. Wagner on the wing. The shake. Oh, and Reed with a block.
Great denial by Reed. Boundless energy he brings.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Clock at 6. Back to Porter. Fires for 3. Again, the miss by Dallas. 76ers trail by 6. And if you're looking for identifiable team mascots, Clark, some say the Mavericks champ, the horse, is near the top of the list.
Yeah, he does get after it. Also, the Mavs man. Dallas is rolling out a couple of iconic figures to keep that crowd on fire. Yeah, those long strides of Isaac, they allow him to get behind the defense and gobble up a lot of ground in the open court.
Here's Halliburton. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
He's trying to get it going offensively, but right now just 1 of 4 to start.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Jason Kidd had a few moments to share with me. Right away, he acknowledged they're facing one of the best defensive players in the league in Bam Adebayo. He told me Bam can do it all. He can protect the rim, he can defend in isolation, he can rebound. So we have to keep our composure, be aware of his presence, and not let him dictate what we do. All right, let's send it back to you guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And he makes both free throws. Here's McCain. 1:25 left in the first. Pass to Beasley. Unloads from 13. And Holmes pulls it down. And Dallas with possession. They're on a 12-4 run. And here's Gafford. George defending. Gafford in the post. Banked it in off the glass.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Pass to McCain. And Holmes pulls it down.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
There's Jackson with the 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Here's McCain. Now Beasley. Philadelphia with another miss.
You can't ask for a cleaner look than that. He just couldn't deliver.
There's Jackson with the 3. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. He looked to me to be a bit sluggish.
Here's George. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line. To shoot 2. He's got his first free throws of the night right here. And he knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both shots. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks in a good situation, up. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And taking a quick gander here at the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
They've not been passive at all on defense early on, challenging shots, and it's resulted in a number of blocks.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
You know, Malik Beasley, there are times he comes into a game and just lights it up, Clark.
Yeah, he's got the ability to score in bunches, B.A. When he's feeling it, he's unstoppable at times. He's got a deep bag, a lot of confidence, and a lot of game.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Now here's George. 5 to shoot. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Pass to Holmes. Fires the three. And Holmes pulls it down. 76ers trail by 13. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Mavericks are looking to contend. Coach Jason Kidd said, we're trying to build a championship team, and it's not easy. Dallas has not talked about that for a long time. So to talk about that, it's pretty cool. To be able to build it takes time. We have the personnel. We have the team. Brian, that's confidence.
Yep, and they're in win-now mode, Allie. Thank you. Here's Holmes. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. And there's a 3-second violation. They're looking to trim the deficit to single digits. Here's McCain. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Melton. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, it seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit. He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Nice move. There's the drive. Rips it home off a terrific move.
When Melton finds a lane to the bucket, there's no slowing him down.
Here's McCain. Pass to Beasley. Now Holmes. Just 5 on the clock. Reed for 3. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanting to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea. I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
Now here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Nice pass from Melton. Solid job at getting it to his teammates.
76ers trail by 11. Beasley for 3. From beyond the arc and then some. Beasley's got his second bucket of the night.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Here's Jackson. It's rebounded by George.
Well, you know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
It's Jackson, high post. He's got 5. And Holmes with the block. Here's McCain. He's got 6. Reed sets a screen. The 3 is up. The Mavericks pull it in. And they're on the break. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And stolen by Melton. And it's Jackson on the take. Goes back up. Here's Gafford. And Holmes pulls it down. 76ers trail by 8. George with it. And no good. Some solid D from Jaquez. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Willing to sacrifice himself for the play. Melton took that foul.
Dallas shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And you can't take those numbers lightly, fellas. I mean, their free throw shooting made a difference for them in a lot of their games last season.
Both teams deciding to change it up. 1:14 left in the second quarter. And here's Halliburton. And Holmes pulls it down.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Melton with the ball. Halliburton picks him up. It's tipped. Fast break, Philadelphia. Here's Grimes. And he lays it in on the break. Grimes has got his first 2 points of the night.
And just good hustle. Always nice to get an easy bucket on the break.
I think one of the best ways, guys, to score in transition is that quick hitter after the first burst.
Clark, we know how great Wagner is offensively. He's a plus defender as well.
You know what? I think he takes great pride in being a versatile, high-level defender. I mean, he focuses on that and gives great effort there. Offense comes relatively easy. He's got a great skill set, good size and mobility. But the defense is where he's really focused on excelling, and he's doing it.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
And now the Sixers on the break. Pass to Thompson. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
Takes a step back. 3 seconds left. Here's Stepanya. And so it's Dallas up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. '76ers trail by 8. Here's Grimes. That shot missing. Nice D from Wagner. Ooh, it's stolen away. Pass to Adebayo. On the wing, Thompson. Wide open look. Doesn't go that time. The Mavericks lead by 8. Here's Porter. Kicks it out to Wagner. Six to shoot. Spins. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
But think about this, B.A. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany. Splitting time in Euroball and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young.
Here's Grimes. The shot, no good.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
Pass to Benton. Wagner on the wing. And counted from 12 feet. Wagner's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Boy, Wagner's mid-range stroke looks nice, really fluid. Shot mechanics, perfect.
Lively grabs a miss.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
And that one drops. Wagner's got 11.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Halliburton left side. Pass to Bona. Excellent D there from Lively.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, Tyrese Halliburton, an all-star starter last season, is not done yet. He said, quote, "I want to be a champion, a Hall of Famer, and one of the greats. I want the next generation to talk about my ability as a basketball player. That's definitely the goal, and I don't ever set limits." Brian?
Allie just scratching the surface. Thank you. Good stuff there. Now here's Porter. Launches it. And it's Bona with a rebound.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
The Mavericks lead by 15. And here's Porter outside. Knocks down the triple. Porter's got 5 points in the quarter.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
A deep three. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Lively. The shot off that time. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. To stop the drought. The ball's knocked loose.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Here's Grimes. Oh, great D that time from Isaac.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Here's Benton. Over Thompson. Again, the miss by Dallas. Fast break, Philadelphia. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Out left to the wing. Now Porter. He has 7. Takes a 3. Again, the miss by Dallas.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves...
Oh, throw it down!
Nice! Flying high, Ausar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Here's Benton. On the wing, Porter. And stolen by Adebayo. Here's Thompson. Here's Bona. Count that one. Bona's gotten his first basket of the night.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. Got to work harder on the glass.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. So both teams changing it up here. Now here's Paul. Inside. Here's Jackson. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Jackson's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
This is how you force a defense to collapse. Kick the ball right inside.
To the left wing. Reed for 3. Rebounded by Chris Paul.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's McCain. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Beasley can't hit from in close. And so it's Dallas, a sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition.
27.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so it's Dallas with it. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Itaquez on the wing. Tries the spin move. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From 13 feet, down it goes. Jaquez has got his first points in this one.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Here's McCain. George outside. Picked by Holmes. And the layup is good off the glass.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Melton outside. Offline with a 3. 76ers trail by 18. Pass to McCain. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Jackson down low. From down in the low post, it goes. And the Mavericks lead by 20.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Outside Reed. Spins. Fades back. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Take what's available. Use the fadeaway when the defender's there on it.
Jackson for 3. Another score.